Hey guys, it's Maymay, and I showed you this watermelon card yesterday in my sneak peek of the club set, which is this one right here that has the hello, and then on the inside it is also sending big old hugs. So I thought I would show you how I did this. This was super fun, and it's real sunny here, and I'm thinking a lot of watermelon right now, so I think this is a good time to show you a project like this. So easy, and you know how we're doing it, right? We're doing it with ink dragging because you know how much I love to do that. So this is just a piece of 4¼ by 5½ cardstock. I went ahead and made it the full size of a front of a card in case I wanted to cut it down a little bit. So there is that, and we're going to use a bunch of inks. I'm using Distress inks for this one, but I totally think you could do this with your other inks. Like if you have the Memento Dewdrops, I totally think you could do it with that, or even your full-size ink pads. So this is my little inky notepad that I like to use for everything. It's just like a 15-cent spiral-bound notebook, and I use it for my background all the time to catch all the excess ink. And what I'm going to do is start with the darkest green. Now I'm showing you just exactly how I did this. I just wanted the look of a watermelon and tried to decide how to do it. So I started with the darkest. Then I worked my way up through color. Now if you don't want to contaminate your ink pads, you might want to go light, then the next, then the next. But this is the way I did it. I let this dry just for a second, and then I come right above it. And I go above it and on it, and I'm kind of blending those two colors together just a little bit. Then my lightest color is that Twisted Citron. Let that dry for a second, and then I'm going to do the same thing again. And this time I'm just going to come on top of those guys. So that becomes my watermelon rind. Isn't that cool? It's so easy to do. Now I'm going to flip this around, and I'm going to do the same thing. Actually, let me just turn this around. So I'm using clean paper down here. Same thing again. This time I'm going to take the Fired Brick, which is the dark red color. I'm going to start here at the bottom. Just run that across. Not as much of that one as I do of these two lighter colors, because I really like these colors. This one is the Picked Raspberry. Right through the middle and right up to the top. And I'm even crossing those back over and kind of mixing them together. And then Worn Lipstick right at the top. And I'm going to bring it down on top of that one and kind of blend them together. I think that is so cool. Now, that is your watermelon base, but now for the fun part. So from my stamp set called Birdie Says, I took these little solid raindrops and we're going to turn those into watermelon seeds. And what I did, I just took them, and with the point facing up all the way around, I just went crazy stamping seeds. And I used multiple sizes, and I didn't really care where they landed because if you look in a watermelon, seeds are kind of all over the place. So I wasn't too stressed about that. I just kind of played around as long as they were all facing the same direction is what I did try to do. So there you go. That's your watermelon paper. Now let's put a little sentiment on it and turn it into a card. So from my newest stamp set called Big Time Sayings, I'm going to use the word hello. And I think it's me. I think that's kind of cute. I'm going to do hello, it's me. So I'm going to stamp hello in the green. Now you can put that anywhere you want it, but I think right here in this green will be cute. Stamping it directly on. So there's hello, and then let's do it's me. I'm just going to put it's me right here in the little bottom of hello. Super cute. Now I'm going to cut this down for the front of a card, and I want to show you something. This is still a little bit damp because I've just moved on and kept working. I'm going to take my blade and put it kind of inside the cardstock in the middle and press it in. Then I'm going to pull down and then push up. And when you're doing that with a wet cardstock or one that's not 100% dry yet, it helps you to get a nice clean cut without any tears or any drags. So you want to, that's just an idea for you there. I think that works really well. I also need this guy to be a little bit shorter, just 1/4 of an inch. So let's take 1/4 of an inch off the top. So again, I'm not going to start with my blade at the edge of the page because if it's too moist, it'll just buckle the page. I'm going to bring my blade into the middle, push up and pull, and that way I get a nice clean cut. Now I'm just taking some white cardstock. I'm going to make a card base out of it. I'll score it at 5½. This cardstock is 4¼ by 11. I'll score it at 5½ inches to get that card base. And then I'm going to crease it with my bone folder. Nice and snug, just like that. Then I'm going to glue our watermelon piece to the front. I think it is super cute. Now I know you guys have friends, someone in your life that either adores watermelon or collects watermelon and loves like watermelon figurines and different things like that. This will be super cute for that. And if you have any stamps in your collection that say like one in a melon, because I know there's some out there that are made like that, this is the perfect backdrop for that. Look how cute. That's an instant card. I love it. Let's put something on the inside too. I'm going to use 2 more stamps from that same stamp set, and I'm going to do sending big ol' hugs. And here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to put hugs in first. So I'm going to ink it up and stamp it here on an angle in the middle, just like so. And then I've double loaded this block. I've got sending on one side and big ol' on the other. I want to show you, see how I have them kind of above and below each other so I can see through them? I'm going to take big ol' first and put it right here in this little section of hugs. When you do this, you can get right over the top. I'm kind of at an angle because I'm trying to stay out of the screen. Then I'm going to take sending and do it right above. So now we've got sending big ol' hugs. How cute is that? I love it. All right, so there is our watermelon card, and I think it is adorable. Now, I actually did one other thing. Let me show you the other thing I did. I took some clear Wink Stella because I thought this watermelon needed to look, you know, kind of juicy. And on those seeds, because I thought it would show up better on the dark, I just took my Wink Stella glitter brush pen and just glittered up those seeds. I thought that would be super cute. And there we go, our watermelon card. Isn't that cool to find another way to use a stamp? Those were totally raindrops. Anything in your collection, look at them and see how you can use them differently. So with some distress ink, some raindrops, and some fun stamps, we've made a cute watermelon card. I hope you guys enjoyed that one today. And if you do any kind of dragging or ink dragging technique, I want to see it. So share it with me over on my Facebook group called Maymay Made It, and so did I. I love to see what you guys are making, and I love to be inspired by you. Thanks so much for watching today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. Talk to you again real soon. Bye-bye.